Greetings. I'm Alan Amason. I'm the Dean of the Parker College of Business, and I'm here to welcome you to Georgia Southern and to the Parker College. In setting up for this little welcome video, we thought about where best to shoot it, and we decided to do it out here because it's a beautiful spot, but also it's right in front of the sign for our building, recognizing our donor, Mr. Greg Parker. And standing in front of the sign made me think about one of the conversations I had with Mr. Parker a few years ago about our aspirations for this college. And I want to use this little story to welcome you here and to tell you how excited we are and how excited I hope you are to be part of the Parker College family. As I talked with Greg some years ago, he asked about our aspirations for the college, and I told him that my personal aspiration was national prominence. I wanted us to be amongst the greatest college of business anywhere in the world. Certainly when people consider the great colleges, the great business schools around the country, I want to be part of that conversation, and I want our graduates to be recognized as holding a degree from one of the best schools anywhere in the world. And the conversation quickly turned after telling him that to how we would make that happen. And I told him we'd do it by focusing on three things, and I want you to know that these are still the things that we focus on. And for you as students and for the parents that are listening, I want you to know that these are our aspirations for our graduates. I travel around the country, the Southeast, and of course the financial markets in New York, the technology markets on the West Coast. I travel around the country and I talk to people about our graduates. And so in a way, I'm talking to them about you. And I promise them three things. And I want you to hear what I promise because I want you to be able to visualize yourself fulfilling this promise some years down the road. The first thing I promise is technical competence. We have a great faculty. We have a lot of expertise in this building. We're very well recognized for the strength of many of our programs. Many of them are nationally ranked. Our faculty are well published. They have good research records. They're good scholars and they're good teachers. And because of that expertise, I believe the technical competence that we provide to our graduates is as good as anywhere in the world. I've been at Georgia Southern now for going on 8 years, but I've been in this business for more than 30. And I've worked at universities all around the country, and I've spoken, lectured, and been a part of some of the best universities anywhere in the world. And I can promise you the technical competence of our graduates rivals the technical competence of undergraduates anywhere in the world. Our faculty are good. Our facilities are good. When you graduate, you will graduate ready technically to do the job that's expected of you. But technical competence is only one dimension on which we try to build value for our graduates. Another is professional readiness. It's not enough just to be technically competent because every graduate of every leading school will be technically competent. We also want our students to be professionally ready. And so we create opportunity after opportunity, literally dozens every year, from our Parker Talk series to our Professional Development Day, to our Eagles on Wall Street trip, to our Business Abroad classes, to all the various different student organizations and professional organizations, competitions, and various socialization opportunities we create and that we host. We want students to be professionally ready. We want them to be able to walk into any room anywhere in the world and own it because they've already interacted with people in the business, because they've heard from the best anywhere in the world, because they've been part of the conversation, and so they are professionally ready. And then the third piece is what I call cultural sophistication. We simply want them to be comfortable in a wide variety of cultural settings. The world is becoming a smaller place, and because of that, every place in the world is becoming more and more diverse. People speak multiple languages. People interact with people from other countries. Business certainly is becoming more global. You can simply look at our own supply chain management program to understand that, and we can look at our current history to understand how that globalization is impacting the world of commerce. We want our students to be ready for that, and so we push them out of this building as they gain technical competence, as they gain professional readiness. We push them out into the world, again, through some of our study classes. We do trips to New York in the financial districts in Lower Manhattan. We do a trip to San Francisco in the technical markets in Silicon Valley. We do trips all around the world, Sydney, Australia, Portugal, South America, other places in Europe, Hong Kong, and we take our students and expose them to this diversity of opportunity that the world offers, because what we want them to do is to be able to fulfill the promise of being technically competent, of being professionally ready, and of being culturally sophisticated, and by the interaction of those things, being prepared to change the world and to make it a better place. I really think if we do that year after year after year, as our students graduate and become part of an ever-growing Parker College alumni community, we, the Parker College, will change the world for the better. We will gain the sort of national prominence that I hope we will gain and that I promised Mr. Parker we will one day achieve, and we will produce the sort of return on investment that I believe every parent and every student wants. So welcome. We're excited to have you. I look forward to meeting you. I speak to all of our introduction to business classes, and I will see you in those classes. Until then, just know how pleased I am that you've chosen Georgia Southern and how happy I am to see you here. Thank you much.